Hey, I'm Ron Drotos from KeyboardImprov.com, and welcome to day 27 of my 31-day Jazz Piano for Beginners Workout Challenge. And yes, we have, within 3 weeks, almost not even 4 weeks, established a positive cycle, a virtuous cycle of sitting down, playing, jamming. We've reversed the usual sort of practice the hard stuff for 70, 80, 90%, and just playing and having fun and using that stuff for 10 to 30%. We've reversed it. So we're still practicing like 10, 20, 30%, but we're using it. We're jamming. We're using it like a language. And this is what all the great musicians have done, really, in every field. You know, classical organ players learn all that really hard stuff, and then they're also playing, you know, church hymns for sing-alongs, right? They're playing the easy stuff. Someone who is fluent in a foreign language, from wherever you're watching, for here, it would be French or something, right? They teach and they're going over the basics all the time. They're becoming fluent in that. And then they're also reading some fancy stuff or whatever. So we're doing the right thing. Start thinking about how you're going to continue this once the 31 days are over. So it's not just this like big black hole of the abyss. Oh man, you know, I loved it while I was doing that month. And now, just kind of, you know, not really knowing what to do. So, find someone to jam with. And we're going to start talking about how to do that and what to play that's doable at jam sessions and how to get started with that in a way that's not overwhelming or you're not intimidated. You could find a local piano teacher and just take lessons, right? That's tried and true. I've done that. I think everybody has really done that at some point. You could take my video course if you want. I'd love to help you do that. And then you could still stay in touch with emails or send me some you know, recordings of yourself playing, and I give personal input to people who do my video course as much, or some people like to work on their own, as little as you want. I'd love to help you out over Skype or Zoom if you'd like that too. But whatever you do, keep going. You could watch this whole 31-day series again. You could look at my rock piano series. You could go through my journey through the real books and play even just the melody at first for each real book tune. There's so many things you can do to keep going. So start thinking about how you're going to do that, because we really owe it to ourselves to use this as the beginning, not the ending of something. So I'm setting my timer for 20 minutes, and we're going to continue, reap the benefits of learning the 12-bar blues like we have. What was that? Something was outside. I don't know what it was. In any case, repeat after me. C, F, C, C. C, F, C, C. Second phrase. F, F, C, A. F, F, C, A. Third phrase. D minor, G, and then quickly it's going to be C, A, D minor, G. Ready? D minor, G. To turn around, C, A, D minor, G. Unless I said a minor on the D minor, they're all dominant 7th chords. So now let's play those and say the names at the same time. We'll just sort of do it out of tempo. So here we go. C, F, C, C. F, F, C, A, D minor, G, and then the turnaround, 2 beats each, and the tempo would be C, A, D minor, G. Now, I'd love to do that 200 times in a row right now, because that's really what would get it really solid, but we're not going to do that. You can thank me another time, or maybe not. Maybe you need to do it 200 times. I've certainly done stuff like this 100 times in a row. I don't know if I've ever done it 200, but I should have. So in any case, let's hold it out for the right amount of counts now. 1, 2, 3, go. C, F, C, C, F, again, F, back to C, then A7, now D minor 7, G, now 2 beats each, C7, A7, D minor 7, G7, and we end where we began. That's C. If you're ending the song, you don't do the turnaround at the end. Now let's do it a little slower, and let's combine. Now, by the way, if you were just joining us here, we've been working on this for 2 days. So go back to day 25 for the real beginnings of learning the 12-bar blues. So, this is like, whoa, what's going on? So now we're going to go back to some of these jazz rhythm exercises we were doing before. So let's snap on 2 and 4 or tap or something while we play this with our left hand. 1, 2, ready, go. C, and say the chords. F, C, C, F, F, C, A, D minor, G7, C, A7, Dm7 G7. Yeah, all right. So we're going to start playing the C blues scale with our right hand as we play those chords. And we worked on the C blues scale independently of the chords. And I thought instead of just jumping right in, which is the tendency, because that might be a little much right away. And even if you could do that, we're going to benefit. Remember the first lesson we did? The first day was that Sidney Bechet lesson where he taught someone just with one note, really becoming fascinated with that. We're going to do that over the C chord progression. We're just going to play a C the whole time, any octave you want. A 1, slowly. A 1, 2. I'm going to keep a walking bass. No, I'm going to do this with you. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. A7. Yeah, so that's the kind of thing. If that was tough, you might want to go back to these last couple days and do them one more time, or just practice that for about 10 minutes, 20 minutes, or an hour, or even for a few days. It doesn't matter how long it takes you to learn it, because there'll always be something to learn. So we can't get impatient about learning things, or we'll just go crazy, which some pianists do, so we're avoiding that. All right, that should be a motto. Let's not go crazy, right? Let's not become obsessive about always having to learn the next thing, because well, like I said, there's always going to be something. So be happy with this as you're learning new things. Doesn't mean don't learn. Now, you do the same thing. Chords on the left hand, C on the right, while I comp and play a walking bass line. A 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. To stay here and just play the C for the rest of today's lesson, that's fine. Because like I said, everybody has their own pace. Things like this tended to take me longer than some people I knew, so I would probably be in that group that would do that. But if you want, we can add one more note. We can do C to E flat. Second note in the blues scale. So blues scale is C, E flat, right? F, F sharp, G, B flat, C. So we have 2 of these. 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. forgot the A. I got so into this and I forgot which chord progression we were doing. So that's part of it too. You know, we're not perfect. Let's add the third note, F. So it's this triangle, C, B flat, F. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't have to play them all. You could just stay on one for a while. It gives variety. Let's add the F sharp. So we have 4 notes. C, E flat, F, F sharp. 1, 2. You know what to do. G. So we have, it's like a C minor chord in the blues scale plus an F and an F sharp. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so that's 5 out of the 6 blues scale notes. The last one is B flat. What I like to do is come down from the top C. So we'll go C, B flat, G, kind of that triangle. Let's just do those 3 notes for now. C down to B flat and G, or up from G. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. now we can play the whole blues scale and keep the chords in our left hand, or we're just still focusing on a few of those. You could stay with the G, B flat, C. So don't, you know, if this is going a little fast, that's okay, because this is real life, right? Sometimes you go to a jam session, oh, what's happening? So we have to learn that we can simplify. If things are a little too fast, or things are going at a rate that we can't keep up with everything in music, we play what I call minimum viable piano. It's viable, it sounds good, it works. Just one note. Right? That's better than scuffling and struggling with all the notes. In an actual playing situation, when you're practicing, yes, you could do all that stuff, right? Okay, so let's trade choruses. So I'll play all 12 measures while you play the left hand, but I'll solo. And then you do the right and left hand solo, okay? So the right hand will be trading back and forth, 12 measures each. All right, I'll go first. 1, so you're gonna play the left hand. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. riffs behind your solo there. So that's something you can do too when you're comping. So thanks for being here. We're developing fluency. I'm enjoying this. I'm getting better too, and that's what it is. Onward and upward. Good luck with your playing. There's some links to click if you're interested, and I will see you tomorrow.